Hi guys, it is day 90! Only 10 days left in my 100 videos in 100 days. I cannot believe I have made it this far and I haven't missed a day. So today I'm going to talk about the clairs. The clairs I've talked about before in this video. So check it out, but I'm going to talk about them a little bit more again this evening because I was asked by a client, she's like, how do you do what you do? Do they give you symbols? Do they give you signs? What do they do? So in some of my previous videos, you have heard me talk about being clairvoyant. I see spirit. I see deceased loved ones. I see guides. I see deceased loved ones like I see you or me, only they're a little bit more like a hologram. They don't have the mass. They don't have the density that a human does. And that's how I'm able to tell the difference between the two. This is incredibly rare. Most individuals don't see spirit that densely. I feel blessed that I do. I attribute it to my grandfather, who he was a clairvoyant. He saw them clearer than I do, but he chose to, and it was something he worked at. Most clairvoyants, they don't see as clearly like that. They will see images in their head. They will receive symbols. They'll get messages along that way. A gift that I am not is clairaudient. I hear things in the back of my head, but it's very much in my own voice. Clairaudience works that way, but it can also be where you literally have like a filter and like you're listening to the radio. You can hear that which is coming in. The folks that I hear that are clairaudient, I'm like, that sounds really cool. That must make things a lot easier because you're just literally saying verbatim what they're giving. There isn't a whole lot of interpretation. Clairaudience and clairvoyance are incredibly rare. I shouldn't say that. They are very common, but the way you'd expect to see that or hear of them, where someone is literally seeing with their eye or literally hearing with their ear, it doesn't work that way. Some of the other clairs, another one that almost everybody has is clairsentience. That is just when you feel. You get the gut feeling and claircognizance where you just know with all of your being. When I tell people, they're like, I just have a feeling, and it's something I know to my core and my fiber is true, and I can't argue it. It's like, okay, that's a fact. It's indisputable. That's claircognizance. Having that feeling of indisputability is that clairsentience. Many of us have it. Almost everybody has it. I think everybody has talked about those nudges, those gut feelings, those things along that manner. That is what most people consider psychic. It's also what people don't consider being a gift because it's just something like, that's it? How do you know? And I'm like, well, you just have to trust it. Trust is one of those things that is hard to define, hard to learn. You just have to do it. Faith and trust in it is hard. But if you have patience, if you put the ego aside, you have gratitude, you will find that it very easily comes your way. Some of the other types of clairs that people experience is clairgustance and clairolfaction. Clairgustance is taste. Clairolfaction is when people smell. A lot of you have commented when I see you that, oh, I just know so-and-so is around because I get smoke. Or I swear I smelled my grandmother's perfume. Or I could have swore that my mother was baking in the oven and I smelled German potato salad. Those types of things, they come in and so many people experience them. That is clairolfaction. Clairgustance, like I said, is taste. It's something that can occur but is a little bit less common. I mean, who wants to really be tasting something unless it's a good flavor like a chocolate chip cookie or my mother's German potato salad. So it's something that you may not want to taste, but you could. Another one that folks sometimes feel is the clairtangency. This is one that's not often talked about by individuals, but what this means is where you can feel the sensation of touch upon you. It is when you feel the goosebumps and the hair stand up in the back of your head. It's where you get the goosebumps on your arms. It's all of those types of things. That is clairtangency, where you feel like you're being touched. So guys, that is a quick and dirty about what the clairs are. You probably are experiencing a lot of them yourself. Why don't you put some in the comments below of times you've had clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairolfaction, clairgustance, clairsentience, clairtangency, or claircognizance. Whew, it's a mouthful. I know you guys can put things in the comments below because you, and you are all mediums. That's it for today. If you like what you're seeing, subscribe to my channel, share with your friends. If you have something you'd like to see covered in a future video, put that in the comments below as well. Until tomorrow.